great characters. One of my personal favorites is on this card as well, the Fiend. I really grown fond of the Fiend character. Obviously, I mentioned Undertaker is one of my favorite characters of all time. I like that supernatural element in my characters. He managed to get Alexa Bliss in his corner. I actually have to kind of look more into that. I didn't see a lot of the buildup with that storytelling. I've seen little bits and pieces of the promos there, but I've always kind of seen Alexa Bliss. I could see it. I could see it there with
the crazy chick
and everything. Yeah. But this is kind of a good callback match, as Randy Orton obviously was very involved with the Wyatt family when that was still a storyline. So to see that here in WrestleMania 37, last year with WrestleMania 36, what they did with the Fiend burying John Cena, I wonder if this storyline is going to have similar type value. It's not a Firefly Funhouse match, but I could see them moving in some sort of supernatural elements into this one as well.
I would love that if that happened, if John Cena in some way got involved, because he's been very quiet, suspiciously quiet, for a card, like you said, it doesn't really have a lot of big names on it. WWE has a way of surprising you with, things like that. For example, the WrestleMania that I went to in Santa Clara, your San Francisco 49ers arena over there, Hulk Hogan, the whole NWO, they came out for the Triple H and Sting match. That wasn't advertised at all, but, we got to see that. Ronda Rousey, that's where she made her debut. She wasn't advertised for that.
So a year later, huh? I mean, coming back from the Firefly Zone, is that what they kind of would sell it as?
Maybe, something, because with the Fiend, it's he always, anybody he has a feud with, he always reverts people back to their original self. So, I mean, I would even be there if it was John Cena comes back as the prototype, or if he comes back as, the rapper or whatever. Just something humorous, but just at the same time, John Cena is kind of like the Roman Reigns before Roman Reigns, where you had fun booing him. But now that he's been gone for quite some time, we kind of miss him, because he had that magic on the mic, and he always brought that it factor to any match that he was in. So I wouldn't mind seeing it, especially there being that history with him and Randy Orton as well. I think, don't quote me on this, guys, but I'm pretty sure, like I've heard somebody say, or Michael Cole say this, a few times, no other two people have gone at each other for the title more than Randy Orton and John Cena have. So that'd be interesting to see if he gets involved somehow, between the Fiend and him. But even if not, the story that they're telling there with, the Alexa Bliss, being crazy and, kind of bringing him back, it has been fun to see. And especially during these COVID times where there's no audience members, so where everything's kind of like, the groundlings, where it's just like a performance in front of the audience, where they can do special effects in the ring, because, they can do multiple shots and whatnot. So I do like the stories that they've been telling with Alexa Bliss and Randy, with the absence of the Fiend, just having this Fiend as this hovering character. And now he's back kind of like as this burnt to the crisp, to reference Kane again. He kind of looks like, Kane unmasked right now. But I totally, I'm there for it. And this is speaking as a person that does not find joy in Randy Orton's matches at all. So this is one thing that I am looking forward to be honest.
Oh, come on. Randy's had some bangers over the years. Not here and there. It could be hit or miss, but I think his style, if people talk about John Cena with the 5 moves of doom, yeah, Randy Orton kind of has a similar thing going on. But I feel like with that aggressive approach, that heel style, even when he has been a face, he still wrestled like a heel. We never even broke out the wrestling thesaurus for everyone that's listening to. Heel, obviously bad guy, baby face, good guy, kayfabe, fake, just